For more content, please consider subscribing to our channel. We really appreciate it. Ah, yes. Welcome to beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, Sin City, as they say. If you've ever been to this town before, you know what it's all about. The bright lights, the gambling, the girls, the parties. Yes, that's what Vegas is about. But you'll also know that there's devious scammers out there. Well, what if I told you that there's a way that you will never have to deal with another Vegas scam artist again? And it's guaranteed to work. All you gotta do is watch my video all the way to the end, and I guarantee you'll be sharing this information with your friends. So, stick around. Smif and Laly here. We're on our way to Vegas! Vegas! Hey guys, thanks for joining us for another video. Of course, I'm Smif, that's SMIF period. And this video, we're going to discuss the infamous Las Vegas scam artist and how to avoid that. All right, now I've watched plenty of YouTube videos where people talk about, the top this many scams to avoid in Las Vegas, etc. But they never quite tell you how to fully and truly avoid them. And that's what I plan to do in this video. So please stick around to the end and we'll tell you how to avoid all scam artists in Las Vegas from now until the rest of your life. All right, guys, let's get started with first defining a scam. According to Webster's, a scam is a fraudulent or deceptive act or operation. Now, the legal definition of a scammer is one who perpetrates a scam. A person who commits or participates in a fraudulent scheme or operation. So myself and Laly, we have been traveling back and forth to Las Vegas, like I said, sometimes 2, heck, even 3 times a year for the last decade. And I can honestly say that we have never been approached by a scam artist. Now, I'm going to teach you a technique where it can work for you, and you will be teaching your friends how to also avoid scam artists. Okay? Alright, so I don't really want to make this video too long for you. I want to cut right to the chase and help you out. So we're going to address the 2 main quote-unquote scams that I usually hear YouTubers address and people in the comments talk about. And I'm going to give you my perspective of it.
So one thing you got to be careful for is that they'll have girls like that dressed up and they'll offer a photo with you, but then they're going to charge you probably like $50 to take a photo. So something.
One of the biggest scams on the Las Vegas Strip are the groups of street performers that lure in unsuspecting tourists for photos. One thing you have to remember is everyone offering to take pictures with you on the Strip is doing it for a tip. It's definitely not cheap either. You can expect to pay between $20 and $40 for a quick video. It's best to negotiate the cost beforehand, so make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. Follow for more Las Vegas travel tips.
So next on the list is an obvious one. It's the showgirls, the street performers, and the characters that are spread out throughout the Las Vegas Strip and Fremont Street. Now you're gonna take a picture with them and they're gonna ask you for like $30 to start. I think the showgirls actually charge higher. And if you actually really want a picture with them, you can actually talk it down, but they really do expect $5 to $10 if you're gonna take a picture. So don't come in here and expect to take a picture with a fake Mickey Mouse or a showgirl, or watch these street performers and record them on your live stream, or just record them for your social media and not expect that they don't want a tip, because they do.
Let's paint a picture real quick. You're in Las Vegas, you're there for your bachelor party, bachelorette party, or maybe you're just there with some friends or family. You're looking to unwind, have a good time. You are just looking to just release your beast onto the city. And as you're going down the street, I know how it happens, right? Here comes some schmo or some Sally walks up to you. And that's when it all begins, huh? They're asking you questions. Oh, how long you in town for? So, you want to see a show? Hey, where you staying at? Or, hey, how's it going? You get here for the first time? Want to take a picture? Yay. Oh, I get it. Or they're flicking a card in your face. Hey, check this out. Looking for entertainment tonight. Hey, you looking to get in on a hot party? We all been approached. We all know how it goes, right? Now, I've watched all the top Vegas YouTubers videos about, scam this, avoid this, and do that. But they've never showed you the guaranteed method of avoiding scam artists for the rest of your life. And today, I'm going to do that. Are you ready to get started? Well, let's do this. All right, so to get started, first we must define the word perspective. According to Webster's, perspective is a mental view or prospect. So in layman's terms, it's how you look at a situation. But it's not only how you look at a situation, but also how you perceive the same situation. The first step in avoiding scam artists is simply, how are you perceiving the people when they first approach you? When a person walks up to you and they ask you a simple question, hey, how long are you in town for? When are you leaving? Would you like to see a show? How are you perceiving that information? Do you just automatically clinch up and assume, this person wants to scam me out of my money? I get it, but is that really the case? Let's delve a little into the city we're talking about here. Las Vegas, Nevada is all about the glitz and the glamour, and it's about the experience. And that's why when you go to Las Vegas, you don't mind spending a little more on things like dinner, on things like shopping, on things like show tickets, because you're in Vegas. I find it a little ironic that whenever I hear people complaining about the quote-unquote scam artists on the streets, they're like, they wanted to charge me money for this or for that. I'm like, well, what do you think the casinos are doing? If there's anybody scamming you, it would be them. They're charging you to park at their location that you're coming to visit, coming to spend money in, but they're going to charge you to park there. They're charging you double in many cases for what a beverage will cost at any other nightclub. Why? Because they know you'll pay it. They're charging you more when it comes to the meals. We spend way more to eat out in Las Vegas, especially on the Strip, than I would do with my family on a normal occasion. Right? So everything in Las Vegas is designed to basically take your money. But it's also, you don't mind doing it because it's the experience. You're getting the experience, so you're okay with that. So the first scam I would like to address is the street performers and the Vegas showgirls, etc. Those people that you see standing around waiting to take photos with tourists. I hear all the time in the videos, avoid them, they're a scam, they're trying to hustle you out of your money. Well, let's be realistic. The entire city of Las Vegas is trying to hustle you out of your money at the end of the day. I would rather actually say that these people provide more of a service than a lot of the things you spend money on. That way overpriced meal that you bought, that you ate and pooped out like the rest of us did, was it really worth it, or was it no better than the steakhouse you have back home? I know here in Texas, saltgrass is very inexpensive and it's very delicious. But in Las Vegas, I would pay double for a meal that's kind of okay, close to it. Also, you go into the casinos, you don't have a problem spending double for a drink if you go into the nightclubs or anywhere on the Strip. I've seen people pay $7 for like a small can of beer. I thought that was crazy, but you don't seem to mind to buy it. Now, when I say you, I'm using that in general terms, so please don't take it personal. But again, it's all about perspective. Now, here's why I say these people that's on the street performers, the Vegas showgirls, those characters are providing you with more of a service. Because when you go to Las Vegas, it's all about making the memories. And that's what they're there for. Now, you'll go in the M&M store, buy a $30, $40 can of M&Ms that you're going to eventually eat, forget all about. Let's be honest. However, when you take that picture with that showgirl, the several pictures that they'll give you, by the way, because it's not going to just be one, and then they say, hey, all right, so yeah, that'll be $20 or $30 or even $50. It's too people there typically, and you're taking a picture with a couple of people, they're going to now split that. So at the end of the day, you just gave those two people 10 to 20 bucks to 25 bucks a piece for a memory that you're going to have forever. That's going to be the first photo you put on your social media. You know it, I know it, and they know it. So to haggle with the price, hassle them about it, come on. Come on. We're better than that. You're better than that. You're in Las Vegas. You're creating the memories. Go ahead and tip them. They don't force you to tip either. That's the amazing thing. Like they say, tip whatever you can. If all you have is $5, they'll take it. They may try and tell you a story of, well, it was two of us, so we got to split this. Unfortunately for you, if you may consider that a quote unquote sob story and fall for it. So they didn't scam you, you scammed yourself. But be fair and think about it. That's a memory you're going to have forever. So it's worth it. I assure you, it really is. All right, now, this is the second most highest thing I hear about as being considered a scam in Las Vegas. This one, honestly, gets my goat. And that is the timeshare representatives. People treat those folks as if they are just terrorists. And listen, timeshare isn't for everybody. Some people love it, some people hate it, some people think it's a scam. That's your personal opinion. However, I'm here to speak up for the people that are out there just trying to offer you the opportunity to go to the presentation. There in no way, shape, or form are they scammers, because anything that they promise you, they're going to deliver on. They're not forcing you to do anything. They're not wasting your time. You agreed to go, and they give you what you asked for. Here's how to look at it. Again, it's all about perspective, because we've sat through several and we didn't buy, but we got every gift we were promised, okay? So this is how I would look at it. Let's say you're walking down the street, you get approached. Hey, would you like to go to a show? And you say, sure, I would like to go to a show. And they got a ticket to, I don't know, let's say, it's not usually going to be something like O or anything like that, one of the big shows, but let's say it's a good show. Let's say it's something like, I don't know, Vegas, the show, which is a fabulous show, by the way. If you haven't caught that one, you really should. Sidebar. Okay, anyway. So they say, okay, we're going to give you 2 tickets to go see Vegas, the show tonight. And we're going to give you a, $50 diner card to go eat at this buffet. And on top of that, we'll give you $100 in credits to play at this casino. In order to get it, you just simply have to sit in on our presentation. It's 90 minutes or it's 2 hours or however long they say it's going to be, right? And we're going to give you a free buffet. When do you want to go? Morning or afternoon? So you pick morning. They say, great. We're going to send a shuttle to pick you up. We're going to give you breakfast, and then we're going to start the presentation. So let's say they pick you up at 9 a.m. Now from 9, you get there, let's say 9, you get there about 9:15. Then from 9:15 to 9:30, you're waiting to be seen. They finally see you. Hey, sorry to keep you waiting. Let's go eat breakfast. So now you go to the buffet that they have for you, and let's say it takes 30 minutes to eat. So you already been with them for an hour. In your mind, you've already been with them for 1 hour. Here's what you do. Once you're done eating and they sit down, they say, okay, we're going to start our presentation. You can actually say to them, all right, are we starting the presentation right now? They say yes. You can pull out your phone or your watch and you can start a timer, because you only owe them the amount of time that basically you that they told you, 90 minutes or 2 hours. So you can set a timer. And at the end of that timer, whether they're finished talking or not, you have now fulfilled your end of the bargain. You can absolutely leave. Say, I don't want to hear anything else. I mean, be polite about it, but you can say, I don't want to hear anything else. It's been 90 minutes. I told you I will listen for 90 minutes. I did that. I'm ready to go. And they will allow you to leave. They will get your gifts for you and everything. You'll sign a few pieces of paper and that's it. Here's how I look at it. If you add up the total of whatever gifts are, and then you divide that by the amount of time that you spent with them, let's say you started at, let's count it from the time you got picked up, 9 o'clock, right? So you ate breakfast and everything. That took till 10 o'clock. Then the 90 minutes, we're talking about what? What's that, 11:30? And then they say, hey, let's do a quick tour. The tour may take another 30 minutes. So now that's 12 o'clock. So you've been there from 9 a.m. to 12 o'clock. That's 10, 11, 12. That's 3 hours. Let's say you stay till 1. Let's add on another hour. 4 hours, right? But they gave you $200 worth of gifts. Divide $200 by 4. What are we talking about? You got paid per hour. $50 an hour to sit there, to listen, to eat breakfast, and to go explore and view a very nice property. No sweat off your back, right? If you have the time to dedicate to it, do it. We've done it plenty of times and enjoyed all those gifts. But if you don't have the time to do it, then yeah, I guess it would be a waste of your time. But they don't force you to, and you're not required to do it, okay? So simply, if you don't want to go, be polite about it. Just no thank you, I'm not interested in it, I appreciate it. And keep going. They have never stopped us when we said, nah, I'm good. And we continue to walk by. No one's ever grabbed us by our arm physically, made us listen to, no, none of that. So, you may be asking yourself, why am I making this video? Or even why are you listening? It's because, honestly, I hear it all the time and it bothers me. These are people just trying to make a living. We all are people just trying to make a living. So it's about perspective. Put yourself in their shoes. You know, imagine you on your job doing what you're getting paid to do, trying to earn a decent living, and someone's telling you that you're a scam artist and you're just trying to make money. I'm like, I get it. Listen, if you don't want to do it, don't. But please, we have got to change that vocabulary. We have got to stop calling these people scam artists, etc. Especially like the showgirls and the people on the street. They're out there all day. It's, you know, Vegas can get to be 120 degrees. They're out there. You want the picture, take the picture. I was watching a video the other day, and this is what sparked me making this video. Where the young lady, well, she was a lady, was talking about she went to Vegas with her family, and her daughter really wanted a picture with one of the showgirls. And she said she got scammed because she gave the girl $20. I said, $20 for something that you just admitted your daughter really wanted. So look at it that way. That's the perspective, is you just got that memory for your daughter. She's going to remember that. Isn't that priceless? So that's all I'm saying. So if you are a person out there trying to earn a living in Las Vegas by, you know, offering people photos, wearing the showgirls costumes, or you're doing tricks and stuff, my hat's off to you. I salute you. I respect you. You know, I stand up for you. I stand with you. If you're the timeshare representative that's just doing your job and people are treating you like you're the scum of the earth, again, I salute you. I support you. I respect you. Hopefully you and all your friends will now come and watch my videos, subscribe to my channel. And if you're just a person who constantly call these people scam artists and things of that nature, I don't mean to offend you. I hope I didn't. But I just really hope that now maybe you have a different perspective on the matter. The fact is, the only remaining showgirls in Las Vegas, modern day, are those young ladies you see walking the strip in those beautiful costumes. I'm pretty sure they're not cheap. That's for one, so they have to pay for them somehow. But they're paying tribute to what I like to call classic Vegas. It's a bygone era that I see it as kind of like Blockbuster. When it's gone, you're going to realize how much you missed it. So when you see those young ladies, if you want the full Vegas experience, take a photo. If you don't, just kindly walk by. But whatever you do, please, don't call them scam artists. They're not. Let's be honest. They're no different than YouTubers, myself included. We're doing anything we can. It's a different hustle. We're just trying to get you to put some eyes on us. Hopefully you like, follow, subscribe. That's our tips. I'm never going to ask you for money, but I've been Smif. So I thank you for listening to me. Hopefully you got a different perspective. And if you did, by doing that, you can now remove these two quote-unquote scams off your list of Vegas worries. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one. Smif out. Be inspired. Be inspirational. Be. Peace.